Okay, good morning. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Friends, today we meet again in our IELTS lesson and we're still continuing with our reading section. So I'm making this video as a opening for our today activity because I'm at the outdoors currently, so I'm providing this video for you to learn first, and I will possibly be online with all of you in our last 30 minutes to check on your work. Okay, so for today we're going to see several things. Okay, now for the first thing, before I enter the reading material for today, let me start our session today. Let's all open by saying basmalah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, let's continue. So before I go into our material for today, I would like to share the academic reading band. So previously I have sent your pre-test result to Miss Irin. So anyone who would like to know the result of their pre-test, especially for reading and listening only, because for writing and speaking we have not done the pre-test as it's supposed to be, but you can see from your listening and reading result. Okay, so this is the overall band, the score that you would be getting according to the numbers of answer that you answered correctly. So for instance, you got 20 numbers correct for listening. So it means that you will be in band 5. Also for reading, for reading it's the column on the left. If you get 20 correct, that means your band score is 5. If you get 30, that means you are in 6. So you know where your level is currently from the pre-test. So when you have projected your target IELTS score at the end, then you will be able to measure how much effort you need to put on your IELTS lesson to achieve that score. So for example, you are already in band 6, let's say, and to get a 7, because your target is 7, then you only need to go, let's say, 3 to 4 more questions to get a band 7. So you might not need to work that hard compared to those who are having a band of 5 currently and is aiming for a 7. Then you need to work a bit harder. So this is the general picture, the general idea of how the academic reading IELTS is being scored. If you have any questions, you can save it for later when I see you online approximately at 9:30. Okay, so this is a sample of the answers from you guys. So I took a picture randomly. So we can see the first picture, that is the answer sheet from a reading pre-test result. So in general, all of you have answered the reading test correctly. So you only need to put the figures according to the instruction. Okay. So the first picture, it shows how you should be answering for a reading test. While for the second and the third picture, this reflects a listening pre-test answer sheet. Now, there is a difference between the one in the middle and the one on the right. So what your answer should be like is the one on the right. So for example, for number 5 until number 11, for the listening, you should be only writing the alphabets. While for the one who answered in the middle, in number 5 to number 10, this guy or this person wrote the answer, the word. Okay, so that is not necessary, or even you don't need to do that, or even it may get you into a wrong answer if you do write it, because when you spell it incorrectly, your answer becomes wrong. So it is really unsafe for you to answer the way the the person who answered in the middle answer sheet. Yeah, so you should be answering just like the one who is answering on the right. Yeah. Okay. Now let's look on the one who answered on the right. We can see here that in my first correction, I actually gave this person 31 correct score. Yeah, because I'm trying to be nice. Yeah, because it's your first experience. However, since the policy or the rule is that incorrect spelling or incorrect grammar, it makes your answer incorrect or wrong. So I have to play hard according to that. So from 31 becomes only 25. So this person actually know the answer but wrote it incorrectly, which make it 6 score lower. Yeah, only because of what? Only because of grammatical issue. For example, if you can see the one on number 22. Yeah, so yes, the answer is shopping mall, but this person forgot to wrote yeah, that is an article. Okay, so because you miss the it's supposed to be a shopping mall. Yeah, it becomes incorrect, while actually the shopping mall itself, it's correct. Yeah. And then another one, let's see, number 27. Yeah. Yes, the answer is interview. Some of you answered the interview, but with no S. You missed the S. It makes it incorrect. Yeah. So you miss an S, you miss the, it makes it incorrect. So the full correct answer is supposed to be for number 27, the interviews. Yeah. So the one who only answer interviews or the interview without an S will be incorrect. Yeah. So that's how it works, and that means that's how careful you should be writing in your answer sheet. Okay. So I hope this gives a clear idea of how you should be writing on your answer sheet. Okay. Now we continue to what we're going to learn for today. So first, I'll be sharing about briefly about some reading skills. Yeah, maybe you also have known it or heard about it before, like skimming, scanning, and reading for detail. Yeah. Second of all, we'll do reading aloud. I'll try to read out the full text of the walking school bus. Yeah, which you have on your print out material, page 13. Yeah, so I'll try to read out slowly, and it becomes a learning activity for you for pronunciation and also for listening. Okay, after that we're going to have an activity on identifying main topic, and then the types of reading tasks being tested in a reading exam, and also slightly vocabulary. Yeah, so for this vocabulary, when I start reading about the walking school bus and you find that there are new words, you can directly write it in your vocabulary notebook. Yeah, because I said that you should be having 2 notebooks, right? One for the material and one for the vocabulary. Yeah, so you can directly note down any words that you feel new for you in your vocabulary book, and also some vocabulary that we'll be seeing here. If it's also new for you, you can initiatively write in your vocabulary notebook. Okay, we'll continue for the reading skill now. Okay, so there are 3 kinds of reading skills. Yeah, there is skimming, scanning, and reading for detail. Okay, now skimming is a fast reading activity, and it is usually used when you want to search for a general idea what the paragraph is about. Yeah, so you don't need to read in detail, like you just want to know, oh, the first paragraph, what is it actually about? You skim it. Yeah, look for the keywords in the beginning or the ending, what it's generally about. While for scanning, it is also reading fast, but you are looking for details such as dates, name, numbers, yeah, or year. Yeah, so scanning, you're looking for a particular information. Yeah, so the difference between skimming and scanning, skimming, it's more looking for the general idea of a particular paragraph, while scanning, it is looking for a specific information, yeah, like name, year, place, for example, yeah. And both skimming and scanning is reading fast, yeah. So it makes you manage your time not to spend too much time in a particular question. As for reading for detail, it's you need to read much more carefully, and this skill is required when you are answering the reading task, which requires you to answer like yes, no, not given, or true, false, not given. Yeah, because to get the answer true, false, not given, you need to read in detail. Yeah, so apart from the section that requires you to answer true, false, not given, or yes, no, not given, try to read fast, yeah, and spend more time when you need to answer the true, false, not given section. Okay, now let's see here. We have a question in number 2, like skim the text opposite, then say whether it's okay. So the text in the opposite is the walking school bus, if you see on your next page, yeah, page 13. Now this walking school bus, what kind of text do you think it is? Yeah, is it from a news item in a local newspaper, or is it a part of an advertising, or is it an extract from a journal or website, or is it an entertaining article? Okay, I'll try to pause for a few seconds and let you think. You can skim, yeah, skim it. Okay, that's quite fast. It's okay. So we'll just discuss this one. So some of you might think it's number 1, yeah, which is a news item from local newspaper, or a number 3, yeah, a serious journal or website, yeah. Definitely it is not a 2, it's not an advertising, yeah, and it is not also an entertaining article, yeah. So either you answer 1 or 3, that's very close, but the most correct one will be number 3, yeah. Why local newspaper? Because it's actually talking about an activity in a particular region, yeah, which the walking school bus started in the Europe, yeah, in UK. As number 3, well, why is it more appropriate to be a serious journal? Because on the types of words that are being used in this article, it's quite serious, sophisticating, and very formal. Yeah, the words are very formal. Yeah. So this we can know from our previous lesson last week. Yeah, the types of text. So this is quite a formal text. Yeah. So the most appropriate answer would be number 3. Okay, so well done, those who guessed number 3 as the answer. Okay, we continue. Okay, now we're going to identify main topic, but before we go there, let us together read the text on the walking school bus. Yeah, so I'll try to read it slowly, and you can listen and read along together. While you are listening, you can underline. Yeah, underline the vocabularies that you feel it's new for you. Okay, so let's start here. The walking school bus. In recent years, there has been a significant decline in the number of school children who walk to school each day compared with previous generations. In an attempt to alter this trend, a healthy and environmentally conscious movement called the walking bus has been developed and promoted in some school districts. The main goal is to have students to walk to school under the guidance of adults and thus enjoy the benefits of physical activity. On the walking school bus, a driver or adult calls at specific steps along a set route to collect passengers or children, and they walk together to school. At the end of the school day, all of the walking school bus riders and drivers congregate at a designated school location and begin the walking journey to each passenger's home, simply reversing their earlier route. It has been suggested that for safety purposes, a driver should be at the front of the bus and a conductor should walk at the rear. Families can depend on the consistency of the walking school bus, which operates to a regular timetable regardless of the weather. The walking school bus concept originated in 1998 in St. Albans, England, as a result of parental concerns over speeding vehicles and children's safety. The idea spread through Britain and was adopted quickly in Australia, New Zealand, and Canada. Because of the social and physical benefits of the walking school bus, the number of such programs has continued to grow in these locations. In the United States, however, walking school bus programs have not caught on as quickly. Hopefully, the number of such programs will multiply as people recognize their numerous advantages. Perhaps the greatest advantage of the walking school bus is the health benefits of regular physical exercise. With the rise of childhood obesity, this is a significant factor. Studies show that approximately 14% of young people are not physically active, while approximately 10% of children aged 2 to 6 and 15% of children aged 6 to 19 in the United States are considered overweight. The implementation of the walking school bus may support efforts to reduce these substantial percentages. The 15 to 20-minute walk each morning and afternoon also provides children with time to socialize before and after their school day. Sarah, a second grader, was asked whether or not she enjoyed riding the bus each morning and afternoon, and she responded, "The best part about the bus is that I get to talk to my friends." Having the opportunity to chat with friends was a recurring theme among those children interviewed. Furthermore, as increasing number of children participate in the walking bus program, fewer parents are driving their children to and from school, which improves the quality of the urban environment by reducing traffic congestions and pollution in the area. The school authorities in Auckland, New Zealand, analyzed traffic problems outside an elementary school before and after implementation of the walking bus, and it was reported that there were on average 19.5 fewer cars during drop-off and pickup times. Finally, the walking school bus helps create a positive school image in the local community. In addition to providing children with physical exercise, safety, and socialization, the image of young learners walking to and from school affects all those who witness it. From dog walkers to car drivers, members of the entire community enjoy watching the bus go by and may be reminded of their own personal school experiences. The program is now a feature in many cities and can be seen as part of a broader international movement to encourage childhood health and improve the environment. Okay, so I hope that was clear enough. If not, you can read it again yourself. Okay, so after reading that, we have this activity which is trying to identify the general idea from each paragraph. Yeah, that means which skill do we use? Skimming. Yeah, skimming skill. Yeah. Okay, so I'll give you time. Yeah, try to answer these questions, yeah. So the reading passage has 7 paragraphs, A to G. You have to choose the correct heading for each paragraph from the list of headings below, yeah. Write the correct number 1 to 7 in the space provided, yeah. 1 has been done for you, yeah, so you can just do the next 6. Okay, so while you're doing this, you can pause my video before you continue to the next slide, yeah. However, I will continue to the next slide. Okay, and we'll check the answers later when we meet online. Okay, so next here. Okay, so these are the types of reading task, yeah, that will be tested, yeah. So there are 3 types of reading tasks. First is short answer question, yeah, like the one we see here in number 4 on the left. And then second, it's the true, false, not given, or yes, no, not given, yeah. That means you need to read in detail for that one. And the third, it's a global multiple choice, yeah. That one you can just scan for information. Okay, now for the first type of reading task, yeah, let's see number 4 here on the left. Now these questions, which is the short answer questions, they require short factual answers, yeah. So highlight that, short factual answers, yeah, such as date, yeah, you can see here, date, place, or name, which you can find by scanning the passage, yeah. The instruction tell you the maximum number of words you can use. In this introductory test, you will find 1 answer in each paragraph, yeah, B, C, and D, for this exercise only though. So the instruction would be like this: no more than 3 words and or a number from the passage for each answer. That means the answer, if they are in words, it's only between 1, 2, or 3 words, yeah. Anything more than 3 words will be incorrect, yeah. Or a number, yeah, like 1998, misalnya tahun gitu ya. Okay, now let's see here. Number 1, who should walk at the back of the walking bus? Ini ada di paragraph B. Yeah. So the questions in most of the exercise will be in order, ya. Jadi dia jawabannya kalau sudah ada di paragraph B, the next question would likely be in the same paragraph or in the next. Dia tidak akan mundur, ya. Pertanyaannya cenderung tidak akan balik lagi. Jadi teman-teman nggak usah bolak-balik naik gitu nyari jawabannya, ya. Kalau sudah di B berarti cari jawaban berikutnya di sesudah itu, nggak usah naik lagi, ya. For most, ya, for most. Nah, yang untuk ini nomor 1, number 1, who should walk at the back of the walking bus, ya. Okay, can you try to find? Itu ada di paragraph B, ya. The 4th line from the bottom, ya, 4 baris terbawah, ya. Oke, teman-teman bisa lihat pas sebelum tanda kurung ada Kearns, Collins, and Newmelt 2013, ya. Di situ ada rare, kata-kata rare, ya. Ya. So, for safety purposes, a driver should be at the front of the bus, ya. Jadi yang di depan adalah the driver, while a conductor should walk at the rear. Nah, apa sih rear? Misalnya teman-teman nggak tahu rear apa sih gitu ya. Ya paling nggak sebelumnya kan bisa guessing, bisa menebak ya. Ada front. Oh berarti ya udah lawannya front apa? Oh belakang kali ya gitu. Jadi ketika teman-teman nggak tahu artinya, boleh guessing ya, dari kata-kata sebelumnya. Ya, jadi kalau in the front itu the bus driver, the conductor will be at the rear atau di belakang, at the back. Ya, rear is same with back. So for number 1, who should walk at the back of the walking school bus? The conductor. Jawabnya gimana? Nggak bisa conductor doang, karena dia spesifik, harus ada the. Ya, so it's the conductor. Okay. Oh, sorry, di sini bukan the, ya, sorry, it's a conductor. ya. Karena konduktornya bisa jadi siapa saja yang ditugaskan pada hari itu. Jadi dia tidak spesifik pakai sesuai dengan di teksnya ya. Di sini ada a conductor. Jadi kalau jawabnya pakai the salah gitu. Atau jawabnya conductor aja salah juga gitu. Jadi a conductor. Nah, number 2, when did the idea of the walking school bus begin? This would be in paragraph C ya. When did it begin? Nah, apa kata lain dari begin? Bisa lihat dari baris pertama, paragraf C. Originated. Ya, dari kata origin. Origin apa sih? Oh, original, asli gitu kan. Gitu. Aslinya kapan? Oh, mulai 1998 ya. Jadi ini adalah number. Nah, jadi cukup jawab 1998 1998 gitu ya. Oke, number 3. In which country are 10% of young children overweight? Ya, nah ini ada di paragraf D, kita lihat. Yang overweight ya, 10% of young children. Langsung aja teman-teman scanning, cari 10% mana? Gitu, kata-kata 10%. Sini 14, 15 gitu ya. Nah, itu ada di baris keberapa nih? 1, 2, 3, 4, baris kelima gitu ya, yang agak ujung. Approximately 10% of children aged 2 to 6 and 50% of children aged 6 to 19 in the United States. Ya, jadi in which country? Berarti in the United States ya. Jawabannya harus lengkap. United States aja nggak bisa. The United States aja nggak bisa karena in which country kan? Oh, in the United States. Nah, United States itu bukan berarti dua kata karena dia negara, dia gabungan ya. Itu compound noun. Jadi itu memenuhi kualifikasi 3 words, tidak lebih dari 3 words gitu ya. So it's in the United States. Nah, kira-kira gitu jawabnya teman-teman ya. So you can have an idea, oh why did I get mine incorrect gitu ya. Atau kenapa nilai saya kurang padahal kayaknya jawabnya benar gitu. Nah, gara-gara itu doang, misalnya kurang the, kurang in gitu. Okay, now that is for the short answer questions ya. Okay, the next one, the type of reading task is number 2. Itu bisa true, false, not given atau yes, no, not given. Nah, di sini ada tips ya, sedikit tips. These yang exam briefing ya, these are the same as true false task but with an additional option not given ya. Jadi kalau di latihan-latihan umum kadang ada true false ya, tapi hanya di IELTS yang ada not given ya. Jadi agak menjebak. Which is used when there is no information in the text ya. Jadi ketika tidak ada informasi sama sekali tentang hal tersebut, jangan ikutin pikiran kita atau asumsi kita. Kalau emang nggak ada ya udah, nggak usah dicari-cari. Berarti itu dia not given gitu ya. Nah, the only difference between the two version is that, jadi bedanya true false dengan yang yes no ya. Yang true false itu it's mostly focusing on facts ya, while yes no it's focusing on the writer's opinion gitu ya. And again, the questions are always passage order. Apa artinya passage order? Ketika sudah menemukan jawaban di paragraf B, maka pertanyaan berikutnya dia nggak mungkin di atas paragraf B. Kalau nggak di paragraf B sendiri, dia akan di bawah gitu ya. Jadi teman-teman nggak usah bolak-balik ke atas lagi. Oke. Dan yang ketiga ya, jenis reading tasknya adalah global multiple choice ya. Global multiple choice. Nah, this task asks you to identify the main topic of the passage ya. Like what you did before ya, yang latihan halaman sebelumnya kalau sudah selesai. Nah, be careful to choose a topic which applies to the passage as a whole, not just one section ya. Jadi teman-teman jangan terjebak menentukan topik itu seluruh ceritanya ya, tapi fokus pada paragraf itu saja gitu. Paragraf itu tuh membicarakan apa sih, topiknya apa gitu ya. Okay, so those are the 3 types of reading tasks tested ya. Hopefully this gives you a better idea on the reading test. Okay, now the next slide, dealing with unknown vocabulary or words ya. Now, you can expect to meet unknown words in IELTS reading text. Some will be important to your understanding, but some will not, and can safely be ignored. Ya, read the following advice. Jadi kadang ketika ada kata-kata yang sulit, makanya tadi pentingnya skimming dan scanning. Teman-teman tuh nggak mesti harus memahami seluruh teksnya. Lihat aja pertanyaannya, dia mau apa, gitu ya. So, if there's something you don't understand and it is not related to the question, ya abaikan saja, gitu ya. Forget it, gitu. Nah, kecuali ketika sudah masuk ke reading in detail, mencari not given, true atau false, ketika ada yang nggak tahu, maka try to guess from the meaning. Ya, jadi beberapa tips di sini. You study the question and identify the part of the text with relevant information. Ya, jadi pelajari dulu pertanyaannya apa, gitu ya. Dan dia minta informasi tentang apa, ya cari dulu ke situ. Ya, jadi kalau kata yang tidak difahami itu di tempat lain, ya biarin aja. Next, you ignore unknown vocabulary in other parts of the text. Ya, as I said before. And then try to rough guess the meaning tadi ya, guessing the meaning of important vocabulary by identifying the part of speech and by looking for clues in the context ya. Apa itu part of speech? Dia itu yang seperti misalnya noun, verb, advertisement, adjective, adverb gitu ya. Nah, itu adalah part of speech ya. If you know the part of speech, tahu dia verb atau noun atau adjective atau dia adverb ya, kata sifat, kata kerja, itu akan lebih mudah untuk menebak oh ini kira-kira apa gitu ya. Dan juga bisa dengan clue ya, dengan apa tuh clue bahasa Indonesianya ya, gitu ya, apa clue from the text ya. Kayak tadi misalnya rare itu apa sih rare? Oh lihat aja depannya, oh in the front. Kalau front itu di depan the bus driver, oh rare berarti lawannya front kali ya gitu. Oke, nah itu ada clue-nya tadi di sebelumnya. Nah yang terakhir, specialized technical terms are often explained in a footnote and at the end of the text. Jadi kalau ada kata-kata yang technical atau khusus dia istilah, biasanya dia akan ditulis artinya di paling bawah teksnya ya. Jadi teman-teman gak usah khawatir. Okay, so that's how you can deal with difficult words that you're not familiar of ya. Walaupun ada tips yang tetap teman-teman harus rajin upgrade vocabulary banknya ya. Perkataannya apa? Perbendaharaan katanya harus terus ditambah. Oke, nah ini ada di berikutnya, ada di halaman 15 ya. Ini bisa latihan vocabulary. Oke. Nah, di sini teman-teman boleh ditulis ya yang kata-kata dari A ke H di vocabulary notebooknya. Ya, bisa jadi ini kata-kata baru. Nah, teman-teman boleh tolong dicari dia itu part of speech-nya apa. Ya, di circle apakah dia noun atau verb atau adjective atau adverb ya. Nah, itu ada keterangannya. Yang A misalnya decline, para itu apa? Oh, ada di paragraf A di teks yang tadi ya, walking school bus. Jadi balik lagi ke walking school bus. Di paragraf A cari kata decline ya, kamu garis bawah, terus dilihat di situ dia posisinya kata benda noun, kata kerja verb, adjective kata sifat atau adverb, keterangan kata kerja gitu ya. Nah, once you have identified the part of speech, boleh cari bantuan dari kamus, bisa silahkan untuk saat ini ya, karena masih belajar. Nah, after that you try to match it with the synonym ya, persamaannya di box yang di bawah ya. Satu contoh misalnya decline itu sama dengan decrease ya, decline penurunan, decrease juga. Karena apa? Kenapa harus diperkaya? Karena ketika di task yang writing misalnya, kita itu diharapkan tidak mengulang-ulang kata yang sama ya. Jadi ada penurunan angka kemiskinan misalnya. Oh, there's a fall of percentage. Ganti lagi, oh there's a decline, there's a decrease ya. Jadi jangan pakai fall terus ya. So you try to vary as much as you can ya, tapi tetap harus di make sure itu cocok untuk konteks tersebut ya. Oke, jadi sesudah di-identify part of speech-nya, silakan dicari sinonimnya ya. Nah, seluruh kata-kata ini dia adalah bagian dari yang namanya tuh academic word list. Boleh teman-teman cari di Google ya, istilah AWL, academic word list ya, untuk memperkaya vocabulary-nya. Oke, untuk saat ini sampai situ dulu aja latihannya ya. Kalau sudah selesai, boleh mungkin di waktu luangnya teman-teman mengerjakan yang di slide ini nih tentang baterai ya, bahwa text often have more than one function ya. Sebuah teks itu dia fungsinya bisa berapa ya, bisa sekaligus advertising, bisa sekaligus persuasive gitu ya, persuasion gitu. Nah, di sini boleh teman-teman latihan di luar hari ini, misalnya mau iseng-iseng gitu ya. Dan juga nih slide yang berikutnya ya, list key of functions ya, bahwa sebuah teks itu fungsinya bisa macam-macam ya, bisa describing an object, describing a process, definition ya, kayak yang minggu lalu tuh ada yang tentang Wikipedia gitu, dia is gitu, banyak istilah mengartikan. Ada comparison and contrast, ada cause and effect, ada change and development, ada problem and solution, dan juga argument and persuasion ya. Di sini ada sedikit latihan, boleh teman-teman sambil melatih diri gitu ya di luar pertemuan hari ini. Oke, sementara videonya sekian dulu. Insyaallah kita akan ketemu mungkin hanya sekitar 10-15 menit nanti online untuk Miss Mus mengecek hasil pekerjaan teman-teman yang identifying paragraph ya, sama yang mana tadi? Identifying paragraph, sama yang ini, yang vocabulary tadi ya, identifying part of speech dan juga sinonimnya. Okay, thank you very much for your participation and attention. Hopefully it is clear enough. Thank you again. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.